What's up, y'all? Semen Attention, you're an adult role model. You were an adult role model. A lot of people, when they grow up to be adults, they don't like having role models. They don't like being taught. They don't like feeling like they have to learn from somebody. But if you're on Semen Attention, people are forced to learn from you. People going to try to, downplay your intelligence a lot. People going to try to downplay the energy that you're holding within you. They're going to try to deny it, and they're going to lie to themselves and stress themselves out. So this is where you catch your passive aggressive behavior, your dismissive behavior, heavy on that one, because they simply don't want to learn off your presence. Your presence brings information. Your presence lets them know how to treat you. And that's enough to be a role model, Because a lot of people, they disrespect themselves or others. They don't know how to carry themselves as adults, you get what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, especially if you have family members, like, in the past, you probably had that same kind of leadership energy, but it increases on Semen Attention. And then just when you're constantly having, family members compare you to their kids and like it's in front of them, this could bring resentment in the family. Like, it's crazy. Like, a lot of narcissists that do this, they'll flex you to other family members, but then them same narcissists that try to downplay your intelligence because you're on Semen Attention. Like, it's crazy, y'all. Like, I've had my pops. Every time I used to go to outings with him, like with his family members and shit, back before I exposed him, like, he used to always, flex me to them, because they all used to love seeing me, and they were just like kind of shocked. And it's like, he would flex like the way I eat towards them, like, yeah, he's a clean eater, like, yeah. And he would flex like, just my work ethic with the jobs and shit, how I used to be like, you feel me? I'm me. I'm him, you feel me? So the last outing I went with them, at some Golden Corral meet, this is what happened. But then this same motherfucker, he'll downplay me when he's at the house. He'll try to copy me. He'll try to he eventually ended up kicking me out. Thank the universe. Thank source, thank Mother God. But yeah, man, like, cause like these same people play in your face like you're not what you is, and they won't give you no assistance to try to enhance that. But they'll sit here and flex you to other people because they know you're a role model. Same thing with my dukes, she'll always, play that little, oh yeah, I did this role, when it come to me, she ain't do shit. But when it come to my siblings, like, she did a lot of comparisons and shit, because I'm a role model. And it's like, my auntie would do it with her son, and it's like, this shit'll breed envy between the siblings, and they don't even realize this shit. And if they do realize this shit, it's because it's designed to do that, you feel me? It's like, I have my family members on my other side, like, try to have me give advice or like put my kin on to things that he's not doing. And it's like, they'll talk down to him, but they'll uplift me. And it's like vice versa, you feel me? Like, it's so weird, man. Just like, you'll have this happen in friendship dynamics. You'll have friends flex you to other friends, but then they'll sit back and treat you like you nothing. And it's like, it's weird, bro. But you're a role model. That's why they have to do it. They have to do it, but everybody don't want to admit it when it comes to like that day. Cause like, it's embarrassing to feel like you need help or assistance on just being a proper person from another person, you feel me? And it's like, people don't like to self-develop. People just like to be the way they are, People don't like to develop. They like to be the way they are. They feel like that's it. You're a role model to women. When you meet low vibrational women on semen retention, they look up to you, bro. You know? But the Jezebel in them won't let you teach them nothing. That's why you'll get the wishy-washy behavior, because they don't even need you as a partner. They need you as a daddy. Some of these chicks ain't had daddies in their life. And you got that daddy energy. That's just what it is. You know? That's why you just gotta stand as a lone wolf. Cause think about it. Ain't nobody helping the teacher. The teacher gotta teach the crowd. The teacher ain't nobody standing beside the teacher. You can't stand beside the teacher. You don't know what the teacher know. That's real. You don't know none that teacher know. That teacher knows things you don't. And you know what happens to the bad kids that don't want to learn? They get kicked out of class. You're going to be dismissing a lot of people on this semen retention journey. You got to dismiss people. People that are hard-headed. They don't want to learn in class, so they got to get dismissed. They're going to want to learn how to treat you. They're going to want to learn how to act with you. They got to get dismissed. And then they begging to come back in class when they in ISS. Nah, y'all got to stay there now. Some of these motherfuckers suspended. And the people you really caught off, they expelled. You a walking school. You a walking role model. It is what it is. Like, cause you being a teacher for your own self. You learning from your own mistakes. People ain't doing that. People don't want to do that. People feel like what they're doing is correct. Knowing it's not. It's not correct if you're not learning from it. If you're just doing some shit that's just fucking up your life, you're not learning from it. If you act a certain way to where you know it's making you feel X, Y, and Z, you ain't learning from it. It's just comfortable to you. Come on now. You learned about the most important thing, energy. That's enough to break the whole goddamn internet. You feel me? That's enough to break the whole internet. This type of knowledge. Come on now. People ain't learning this stuff. People is learning how to do the opposite of what you're supposed to do in this life for real. Because of what they was taught. Like, bad behaviors, bad everything, bro. I feel it. It's to a point where you've been there before. You've been on both sides of the fence. That's what making me even more mad. How the fuck they come from the same type of place I came from and they could upgrade like this? You know? Instead of, damn, they came from the same type of place and he upgraded. They don't think like that, bro. People be low vibrational. But that's just how it be, man. But on this journey, you will find people who want to learn from you. There's people out there that want to learn from you. You just got to align with them. But you being on your journey, it's going to happen anyway. The people you see that come into your class and they just acting up, they end up in ISS. They end up suspended, expelled. You ain't worried about it. The people that's meant to stay in your class, they're going to pass with passing grades. And they're going to become teachers as well one day. Facts, because the greatest teachers were always lifetime students. And that's what you are on this journey. A lifetime student for the universe. For the Most High. Next video.